ਭਾਈ ਜੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਮਹਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੋਂਧੀ ਬਟਾਲਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਰਹਿਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਕਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੱਕਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੋ ਇਹ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦ ਮੈਂ ਪਗੜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੰਨਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ तो जब मैं केस मनाउंदा मैं इस तरह लगदा मैं अपनी कहानी अंग्रेजी दे च दसांगा ताकि दूजे समझ सकन In 1984 my late brother and I were caught in a massacre in New Delhi. We had stopped by to see our parents in Madras during our year-long return to India where we'd grown up.
This is All India Radio. The Prime Minister, Mrs. Gandhi, is dead. She was assassinated by two of her guards as she was walking from her official residence at number 1 Safdarjung Road.
This was 1984. Now, Indira Gandhi was assassinated by one of her very close bodyguards who was a Sikh. And not just by virtue of his being Sikh, but because a large part of the Sikh community was really upset and angry with Mrs. Gandhi over having stormed the Golden Temple.
Troops fired grenades, tear gas and even anti-tank missiles, killing about 30 people and forcing a retreat. About 11 Sikh gunmen are now believed to be barricaded in the basement at the very heart of the temple.
There was this very volatile mix of religion and politics.
We wondered who was in charge. Did India still exist? My brother lined us up for a family portrait. Looking forward to an adventure, we headed up to Delhi, but not before getting assurances that my parents would keep a low profile.
Two of the staff said that you have to go home right away, and he said, why? I said, you know, people will come after you because of your name, Singh, because this was a Sikh, this was the bodyguard. It was her own bodyguard, you know, who shot her from behind, I believe. You went straight to Delhi and you went to the Caleb's house, right?
The Caleb's were Maqbool and Jane. Maqbool was the Bishop of Delhi. Their kids were Leela and Sunil. We had known them all our lives. Outside, the situation was completely out of control. At least a dozen Sikhs had been burned or beaten to death.
सरदारों का हाल बुरा कर दिया सारी रात मारने वाला भी तो सरदार थे ना बेचारे को लोगों को तो कुछ नहीं पता ना लोगों के दिलों में तो गर्म खून उबल रहा है हमारे प्रधानमंत्री को मार दिया है बस
ये मैं कभी नहीं भूलूंगा एक बेचारे सरदार साहब थे वो भाग रहे थे और उनके पीछे 4-5 लोग जो थे वो भाग रहे थे उनको पीछा कर रहे थे और वो उनसे पीछा छुड़ाकर भाग रहे थे उधर को और मैंने बाद में सुना है कि उन्होंने उसके ऊपर तेल डालकर मिट्टी के तेल डालकर आग लगाई ये मैंने बाद में सुना लेकिन मैंने भागते हुए ज़रूर देखा
I think I didn't think very much but this fear made me feel that goodness if they rush into the building they rush up the stairs here on the roof where else can we jump except over the top and then that would be the end of us.
Desperate men, women and children continued to climb our wall. The mob noticed and came towards us. The Caleb family remained absolutely calm.
Since the Gurdwara was opposite and they knew people could have jumped over the wall, they looked around and they asked us, if we had, now I don't know what exactly they said, but something to the effect of, were there any Sikhs housed in our house? And we sort of laughed and said, does it look like it?
There was a wall and people were trying to jump from the wall, climb the wall, and so I also tried. And ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬੁਰੀ ਹਾਲਤ ਆ, ਸਾਡਾ ਤੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਘਰ ਸਾੜਤਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕੌਣ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੈ ਕੌਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਨਾ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਨਾ ਬੌਜੀ ਦਾ, ਬੱਬੂ ਤੇ ਬੌਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਲੈ ਗਈ ਫੜ ਕੇ।
नहीं, सामने का दरवाजा खुलवा दो, मेरा भाई आ रहा है।
Preetham, we have a lot of people escaping over the wall and coming into our rooms.
हमारे लोग यहाँ इस दीवार के पीछे।
So I wonder if there's somebody in the police or somewhere around, or then we can, keep these other boys around. If there's some of them chase them and they say, oh, you're harboring all these people here.
At one point, the mob grew very loud and started pushing at the gate. Bishop Caleb came out and simply stood very calmly, in full view, but without challenging or staring at them. His presence somehow quieted them down, and soon they drifted away, and Bishop Caleb went back inside. It was the bravest thing I ever saw.
It didn't make me fearful, really. I don't know why, I can't explain it.
On the third day, a teenage girl grew so tired of hiding inside, she grabbed Bishop Caleb's bicycle and started riding in circles in full view of passers-by. To me, she was a metaphor of courage and a refusal to live in fear. Not too far away lay the ashes of a gentleman from the day before. Who was he? Does his family know his awful fate? Perhaps he lived nearby, related to the girl on the bike. Would this very spot be honored in his memory? What about the other spots throughout New Delhi and beyond?
Are the guilty ever punished? Do the victims ever get justice? 1984 was like that. There was a bit of monetary compensation for those who'd lost lives. There was a new housing society that came up which gave flats to people who had their houses burnt. But the political acquiescence for the riots was never put on trial.